that paint looks so yummy.
Hi guys, this is Laura with Mural Dreams, and this video is a review for the Arteza paints. A lot of cool paints, yay! See what we got in this big box of paint. So many paints, yeah baby! Woo!
And we have burnt umber, burnt sienna, crimson red, scarlet red, yellow ochre, lemon yellow, pale green, phthalo green, ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, Mars black, titanium white, silver and gold. So the first test that I put these paints through was the acrylic pouring test. As soon as I pour those paints into the cups and I mix them, I was so pleasantly surprised by the amount of pigments they carry in them. They are so creamy and highly pigmented. They're very vibrant and vivid colors. And look at those natural cells just happening without any silicone at all. I bought these paints expecting the same quality of paints as the Liquitex Basics because price-wise they're pretty much the same price, roughly $1 per ounce. And they are the beginner artist paints, I would think. Just a step above the student's grade, but these are glossy, which the Liquitex paints are not glossy at all, but these definitely have a gloss to them and they dried very shiny. I was very pleased about this pour, and I just want to mention that this is an authentic, genuine review. This was not sponsored by the Arteza paints.
If you're getting value out of this video and you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can always get the latest video when it comes out.
I also wanted to give this painting an embellishment, so I thought of a toucan. It gave me these rainforest toucan vibes, and I want to paint that on. And as soon as I cut my cutout there and I locked in my white, then I saw him. You see that fish? And I could not bring him to life. I thought, toucan, you can wait. It's the fish's time now. So I just went on and I highlighted that fish. I tried to bring him out a little bit so that it's more obvious for everybody to see. And I just put some highlights in there, some outlines and the eyes, of course. And then somebody brought to my attention that they saw another fish. So I'm like, ooh, it's fishland. And suddenly a toucan became a fish, became 3 fish. So sometimes things happen just like that, and I love it. But wasn't it interesting? Did you see how easy that paint just came right off? I didn't let it dry though, and it just wiped right off, and none of the paint underneath came off, which I think is a pretty cool thing. So I want to say that this paint is easy to work with. It's creamy, and some of them are transparent, so you do have to put several layers, but the opaque layers are pretty good and you don't have to put so many layers. I think 2 or 3 for the transparent ones are enough. Whenever you put a transparent coat, just make sure that you have white underneath so that it shows through and you're all set to go. If I was to make an improvement to this paint set, I would definitely add some purple in there. Come on, Arteza, red and blue does not make pure purple. And this is the finished result. What do you think? Tell me down below what I should name it. After doing that, I kind of wanted to test all of the colors so that I can see what they all look like on white blank canvas. Look at those creamy paints. Aren't they just so delicious? Excuse me. Excuse the hair sticking up. Now I see it. I didn't see it before, but now it's a bit distracting. Look at the thickness and the creaminess and the gloss of the paints. It's really mesmerizing and very pleasant to work with. I do give these paints on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being like the crappy craft paints and 5 being the high quality golden paints or the Liquitex professional paints. If Liquitex Basics was a 3, then I would give the Arteza paints a 3.5, maybe 3.7. I had a good time working with these paints, but I did have to outsource some purple for a certain project. I think if you wanted to, you can dilute them with water a little bit to give it a watercolor effect, which I have not tried yet, but it's always a cool idea to try. I really do like to layer my paints thickly and in an opaque fashion. But if you're into watercolors, they do make watercolor paints. I have just not tried them yet because I work mainly in acrylic paints. In this period, I also had an Egyptian artwork commission for which I tried these paints, and I really enjoyed working with them. So check it out. In the next couple of frames, you'll hear my lovely daughter expressing her opinion on these paints, and then you can see in the next video how I made the next artwork.
Ooh, that paint looks so yummy.